True. Hey, Cam. Sure. Hello. How's it going, Kathy? Doing well. Man, essences are the morale pots are ridiculously expensive. Yeah, 100 gold for 25. I've got some on me. I just like to check the auction house every now and then to know what's going on with those items that I usually, because I usually just raid and buy stuff off the auction house. I don't. There was a time that I would spend hours farming materials just to craft. I just don't have time to do that anymore. Yay! You're coming in loud and clear. Okay.
It's
Just don't tell.
a brawler, a guardian, and a captain. Trying to remember what the other one was. No, that's it.
Just don't tell Alt I said red hunters are OP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have enough bodies in here. Let's start clearing trash.
Not until I get my motivation. Where's my motivation?
It's with the AFK captain. Moments. Well, I mean, you can start pulling. I'm just getting stuff set up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna save my food and just shield spike buffs for later.
And we're gonna run this as if we're doing a tier 3, so same tactics and everything, please.
In that case, can I get put into the tank group? Well, I guess Blade's not here yet. I should switch to red.
So,
The pillar?
Yep, tank should be over here. Everybody else should be behind. So we don't have to get knocked out. Seer should go down first. LOTRO is not here yet. Target assist, Alum, so maybe for the time being.
Oh, that's all.
You can give it to the captain if you want, since I'm going to be red.
Alright,
for this.
I usually bounce around stunning and stuff. Almost ready.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, is it morning?
Depends where you are.
No, it's just like 5 o'clock.
Well, I have a relative in the same room as me who was sleeping with his who was sleeping, and so I felt like saying good morning just to see how he would react.
LOTRO's just in below a tower.
Oh, I did. Did you not get it?
No, I did not get it. Oh no, here it is. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't hear the ding.
Oh, it's all good.
Too much. I'll turn down my desktop volume a little bit.
All good.
And we're just waiting on
So who are we waiting on now?
Blade.
Blue.
You're supposed to be a red, Cappy.
That's DPS's best friend.
Sorry, what was that?
Red Cappy is DPS's best friend.
Keepers are down.
Whip gave me some advice, by the way, on some things to stop on like that were like auto focusing when you use a skill, which is like the bane of every hunter's existence. Which is why we like pull everything when we're not intending to. So I took that off, and I have not any issues whatsoever.
Nice.
Was it a setting or what?
Yes, it is a setting.
Like it's auto targets when you hit a skill.
Yep.
Oh.
So if you've got something queued, it will automatically target the next person. So.
Right. I use that myself. It targets a thing, but it doesn't actually cast unless I hit it a second time. It's interesting.
Yeah, there was that, and then something else. If you look up target in the combat logs, it'll give you two. And those two things I went and
We're triggered.
Sought to forge an alliance with the dragon.
That's okay, just group them back here. Find a 12. I'm gonna ask Hayok if he wants to come.
Our finest tributes. In her kindness, she has
No word from Blade?
our home will
No, I sent him a message.
be it by dwarves.
He did sign saying he'd be here, but he's usually pretty good
late for
about
us.
that.
So I don't know if he gets on this early.
Our choice is made.
I thought we moved it to 8 because he said he could do this one.
Of those who dare
Right, which means he would be getting off of work or whatever it was right now.
flee or meet that
Should
fate.
we wait a couple of minutes? I mean, I don't mind waiting 4 minutes.
We can wait 4 minutes. No big deal.
Let's wait for until 8 to 10. And then I will try and find a replacement.
Yeah, I'm not worried. We can probably 11-man this, honestly. It's tier 2.
Even with so many champs.
I'll just DPS more.
My only worry is the chains.
Yeah, well, Hayek is an RK, which is why I was thinking about asking him.
I mean, I got this, y'all. It's more going to be a problem when we're on the ads in the last boss.
That too.
While we wait, I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for volunteering to be part of this prog group. In terms of logistics, we were going to originally run it from 7 to 9, but then we had a couple people request to push it back to 8. So we'll be running Mondays 8 to 10, Wednesdays 8 to 10, And Fridays, I am still trying to figure out the exact timing. Specifically because some of us run with Brandywine Rating Alliance, and their runs are Fridays from 9 to, excuse me, from 9 until we're done. From 9 until 12, and I know several of us want to continue on in there. So I guess my question is there another day of the week that people would like to raid on? Or would you like to do Fridays from 7 to 9, or do you want to just do twice a week? I am easy either way. I can do Saturdays, I cannot do Sundays because I'm already part of another prog group on Sundays. I can do 7 to 9 on Fridays, no problem. Yeah, the idea was is that Fridays we would farm gear on like tier 2. And then Mondays and yes, and then Mondays and Wednesdays we would focus on tier 3. Okay, well that's kind of yeah. If it's just gearing, we can always just pop over to BW and grab a couple of floaters. Shouldn't be too big of a challenge. Yeah, if there's, I mean, so for example, Beetle, who's gonna be our healing bear, he can't come on Wednesdays, so I'll have somebody else float in for him on Wednesdays, and we'll have a little bit of that initially, while we're still trying to figure out everything. But I hope to have the roster, at least 90% of the roster set. Because unfortunately we cannot accommodate everybody's times. Exactly. I know all about that. I got my PhD as well, so yeah, it's a lot. Cool. Okay, Barra's gonna come. I think most of you know Barra, so you should be good. That concludes today's adventure.
Do we know what he's bringing just yet?
I haven't talked to him. Still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
was looking at LOTRO HQ and how hobbits, when they look at race recommendations for any class, hobbits, they're not recommended for any class because their ratios are so terrible, apparently. They're not very good for cutting edge. Well, maybe if they release river hobbits, they might actually decide to, fix ratios. I mean, even just like hobbits getting a nice -5% incoming damage to like a group or party that lasts 10 minutes on the 30-minute cooldown. I mean, having that would be sweet alone.
Welcome.
So, Barrow's gonna bring his arcade DPS.
All right.
Oh my god, I love this group. Hi.
Hey, Barrow. I've assembled all the people of like-mindedness.
You've assembled all the people that I like in one room. How do you do this?
With lots of
You have-
hard work.
You have the name Malilla?
It's gotta be the key. Was it doing full clear? Boss 1, boss 2, boss 3?
Yes.
It's the plan.
Okay. I recently walked into tier 3, boss 3 for the first time.
How
It's
did that
hard.
go? I heard you were in there. How was that?
I was in there for hours. It was so hard.
Did you guys get it though?
No.
Oh.
How far did you get?
The farthest we got was through the cold drakes and like 2 of the cold worms.
In the which wave?
The whichever wave has those
I think
mobs. I don't know. I think it's the third wave.
Third wave,
We got-
yeah. Third out of 4.
We died on the 3rd out of 4 waves, I think.
Cool. That's pretty
How many
good.
tanks were you running?
We tried 3 tanks, we tried 4 tanks. Our DPS wasn't, we didn't have enough DPS with this many tanks. I was like,
Gotcha.
let's go 2 tanks, but people wouldn't listen to me.
2 tanks, it's really hard to be able to keep them alive when you are dealing with all that many ads.
We had a red mini, we could have put it on heals, but no. It was fun though.
Thanks.
Maybe we just get a group of like 12 Cappies. They got this.
Ugh.
I mean, there is no enraged timer on
I was
tier
gonna
3,
say-
so you can make it work.
It'd take a while, but maybe. I'm not even sure if it would work, honestly.
Okay, so after after this, after boss 1, then Dougie and you'll go yellow Cappy, and Siri will swap to red Cappy.
Okay.
And we're gonna run boss 1. We're gonna run all the bosses as if we're doing tier 3. Well, except the last one.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea what happens in the last one.
At some point, I have some ideas for at least boss 2, if not boss 3, that I wouldn't mind going over with people and see what they think, but
We one-shot boss 2 on tier 3 yesterday.
nice.
Yeah, our part was fine.
Who did you run it with?
Hazelwyn?
Yeah.
Of course. Hazel was asking me if there was any, if you know what my availability is. I'm like, that's great.
We pugged with X the other day just to kind of get a little more practice in there. Boss 2 is not actually hard. You just have to have basically really good DPS, very focused on like targets that you're on.
I agree.
I mean,
Just
it's really not
knock
bad.
them out
Yeah.
one after the other.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yep.
have Bird, you have LM, you Mez, but then you just nuke things from orbit. And I think we ran 3 tanks
Yeah.
during that, but I'm not sure it's absolutely necessary. But it was fine. Like even with our DPS, it was fine. Like we nuked things down pretty quickly. We got to the last thing, but there was one guy who wasn't in chat, and he wasn't like talking to us, and it's the only reason. He kept being. It was just that slight. Oh, it's enough time for the frost killer to heal this guy, and then
Right.
whatever. But it was actually pretty easy.
Yep. Sounds like I mean, sounds like what I was planning on, but just haven't planned it out. Haven't talked about it.
I've
Interesting.
heard that running three tracks, three
Makes it
tanks
simple.
makes it a lot easier on that fight. A lot safer, I should say.
Yes. Not necessarily
And did you guys
faster
one-shot-
or anything like that.
Yeah,
Did you guys one-shot the trash mob that's before the second boss?
Yep, we did.
Yep.
Yeah, we did last time as well.
So what's the deal?
It's the order. You have to kill the frost colors first, and then once the frost colors are dead, you move on to the cold worms. But the frost colors gonna kill everything.
Gotcha. So kill the frost callers because they heal and they cast annoying totems. It's kind of like traditional, RPG stuff. Kill the healers in a group first, whether it's you're doing arenas in Warcraft or traditional dungeons. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you keep the black collars mezzed and kill out the cold worms after the frost colors, and then you can kill basically everything else is normal at that point that we usually do.
Black colors.
Interesting.
Just as a reminder, with this, we've already triggered them, so it's gonna go immediately when we walk in.
Yep. Beetle, you there?
Yes, I am.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so the strat we're following is solo tank against minigate, drop puddles on right minigate, and then everybody else assume your regular positions by Kevin. And we are all green. So going in 3, 2, 1, go!
We shall cast you down to the frozen deep.
Both these. Wrath.
Away with you. Scatter. Face me.
Technically, with boss 3 strat, I should be using a different mark right now,
Blue mark.
but
Yeah, but we don't need it.
whoever that blue is,
So yeah, remember if you get the live.
otherwise you run the chances of getting punted off. Yep.
That was just from the bleed, right?
Yeah, that was just from the sorry, I was hunted away.
Rip parse.
Fly and fall. Snow shall fall. I will shatter you. Seal your
This boss feels
Blue on copy.
Easy.
cakewalk.
Yep.
Like, what are emergency cooldowns?
Right.
The only reason I'm popping Guardian's Pledge is because I can. But not because I need to.
On Threk.
Break ranks activated.
30 seconds on Oaths.
Can we get a Raven?
Yep. Sorry.
Thank you.
Both these going out.
Alright, rank rank's coming up.
How are we doing on time overall? I mean, I know we're fine, but like, is this faster than normal or slower than normal?
It's fast. 4 minutes. 40
This is
seconds.
fast, yeah.
Good beans. I have to thank Whip, I believe, and some other people who told me to go red-yellow on Fire Arcade. I redid my allies and everything is just like, yikes.
Now I had to... Let's go yellow blue.
Hey, speaking of specs, I don't know if you responded to my question below, but how are you liking the Red Minstrel DPS update?
To be honest with you, I haven't paid much attention to it yet. I've been
Holy cow, 480 DPS, what?
It's helped me solo on my minstrel before, so
Speaking of more DPS, break ranks.
Both is still on CD for the last one, isn't it?
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
we are
it's-
fast. We're fast.
It's 15 seconds away.
Not even a victory of these.
Oh,
6 minutes, 7 seconds.
yep.
Rip Giant.
New best time for me.
On earring.
Nice.
I'm sad.
Earrings are only on second boss, but if anybody wants rings, what is this guy? 472.
Siri and Dougie, do you guys need locks on this first boss or not?
The only one I'm missing is boss 3.
Your Cappy?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're staying on your Cappy. You're gonna go yellow
Yep.
Cappy now, right?
Yep. Well, when we get to the...
Yeah, and then
To the boss,
Siri is gonna swap to red Cappy.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Siri, you can go ahead and swap now if you like. We just got trash to clear, so it should be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna post this in chat for anybody who, you know, for all intents and purposes, I think if you want, like, if you're bringing a tune that's tanking or you just need an upgrade, like, I don't need this, so if you're gonna use it for this tune, preferably that's gonna be in this group, and you need this, go ahead and roll for it.
Aw, damn, it's so
Posted
nice
it.
of you.
Posted it in chat, and because I don't need it, and so if you need it, roll on it. If you don't need it, I'll give it to an alt.
Yeah, it would just be an alt for me as well, so... I'm not gonna roll on it.
Since I'm not on my captain, I won't roll on it. Yep. You really have 2 of those already here?
I have a 474 and 475.
Yeah, I've got rings, I need earrings.
My Cappy's sitting with the OGH ones, just because I couldn't get these.
actually.
If no one rolls on it, we can roll for alts.
Go ahead and roll for alts then. I mean, nobody's using it for any... yeah. We roll for alts.
Yes.
Anybody needs spirit pots, let me know. I've got plenty on me.
We save them
get
for
it.
3 mil. Oh wait, we can buy
Yeah.
them at the vendor now. Why am I doing that?
Yes, you can buy them at the vendors, so just remember that, folks. You don't have to worry about scholars making stuff for you. Vendors
That's cool.
sell all the types of pots.
Has anybody
And they
figured
stack
out
with
why,
the scholar stuff.
why sometimes stuff, like pots specifically, don't stay on your hotbar?
Because you don't have your
switching
hotbar
trees?
locked. Or switching trees.
You may not notice that you redid the tree or whatever. Also, it could be a different pot, like a different, either Gundabad or whatever. Could be a different pot. Minnesota versus Gundabad.
My assumption is it's because I'm in red, and for some reason... Well, no, because when I went to replace them, they're there, but it just doesn't show up when I actually need to use them. It's just blank. Weird. It's not the first time I've seen that happen. It's happened before. There we go.
So when we do the next room, don't retreat until we have a chance to raise you guys, okay?
Treating as if tier 3.
Right, otherwise we get spawn camp. Yeah.
Love
Well,
that.
they reset.
T3 they reset if they go to the person who retreated.
Much worse than spawn camp.
Yeah. Cappy down.
You want me to res it, Cappy?
Thank you.
So just so you guys know, typically the way that I've got this structured is that I'm calling next mob in track. LOTRO is calling assist for kill order. And then I'll be calling reses. So instant res.
Does that include applying DNFs?
It includes the order, yes.
Okay. Then I just won't use DNF. Unless told otherwise.
I've got DNF on you and Beetle.
Okay. Yeah, so I do like running with 2 RKs. So 2 RKs each would DNF the other.
Okay.
And then your second DNF
Seems we
should
have
go
uninvited
on a
guests.
tank.
Welcome them, won't you?
On a tank.
maggots?
Ah, okay.
And the reason for that is if a tank goes down, in these fights, I don't have time to stop and
And res, yeah.
res, because more than likely everything's going to be coming at the healer. So I go into food mode and survivability mode. Okay, I am going to... Do you want the tank to come up and stuff?
Okay.
I'm gonna swap me for Dougian, who's gonna go yellow. And I'm going to your through this pool if you guys can solve this.
You know what? Should run skirmish raids more often, especially when you get a Priest of Vengeance mob. It trains you how to not zerk AoE things so quickly.
Okay, I'm in yellow. Duggan, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep, somebody want to pick that up. I'm not picking that warrior up. Guardian, whatever it's called.
Pulling it away.
There we go. Good stuff.
Right side is live. Good mess.
Just real quick, now that we have 2 Cappies, coordinating. Are you doing red mark?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do blue.
We're mezzing the black arrows. Ella mez left. Berg mez right.
I'll pull Guardian away.
Yep. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I'm on your pull.
Alright. Pulling it in.
Alright, I'm taking it. Thought we would be killing everything other than Guardian first here, but...
Yep, I usually kill black arrows first, but I'm still their meds. So.
I love DPS assist with brains. I find
So on tier 3, the only thing for mez is black arrows. Everything else has to go first.
But usually for this part, there's less, like there's not a ton of them like that, so you can just kind of kill them very quickly first, because otherwise generally they get
with this pull,
those
you can.
bleed, or those corruption.
The next one they can't, but this
Yeah,
one you
exactly.
can.
Okay, that is not the target assist I was on.
it's the one with all the marks and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get to it first.
See, this is why we're practicing communication on tier 2.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I
Always
know
with
this is easy enough.
delay.
So the tier 3 is easier.
Yeah, because, you know, we want to kind of stick to target assists when things get really rough, like tier 3.
Yeah.
Haha, Barra.
We'll pull Frost Collar off to the side.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Feel free not to follow my target assist right now. I don't like the totem death.
Well, we're not in range of the totems, so they're not applying to us. Okay to kill whatever.
Yeah, but it's easier for range to get it because they remain up even if you kill that frost collar, and I don't like anything that we pull next will be in its bucket.
As long as we're not dying to the mobs that are at us, it's fine.
It's always interesting to see how other groups do things. Alright, pull worms, let's go.
Do I need to pull one away or no?
Typically, I think what we want to do on the next several pulls ride is that the guard takes everything, and then the captain pulls away one thing at a time.
On tier 3, the Cappy needs to take both the worms.
Yes.
Do not AoE. The frost collars will. Someone's attacking them. Is that a pet that's attacking that frost collar?
No, that was Dan.
Wasn't me. I
That
got
was
a
me
wheelie
as
for
well.
them.
My bow might have actually broke some crowd control because I was trying to pull it away from range and get away from the mobs. And the totems. Primarily the totem.
So yeah, so in tier 3 we would build the frost collars first.
Might as well practice that for this next trash mob.
So, the practice on this pull is Captain takes both worms, we kill the frost collars first, keep the black arrows mezzed, then once the worms are dead, then the Cappy pulls away from the Guardian. First the Drake, and then the Guardian. And once the Guardian has been pulled away, you can either kill the group of what's left, or you can kill the Guardian and then what's left.
And Guardian will be tanking on the right steps and Cappy on the left steps. Healers will be in the center so that both groups can benefit from our heals.
Just real quick, Gam, when I did this with Blitz the other day specifically, he let me know that the Drake really doesn't move when I take its aggro. So what we did was, when I took its aggro, he actually moved everything else away from the Drake. Do you want to do it that way, or do you want me to try to pull it away from you when we get to that point?
So are you trying to say that if you pull aggro off the Drake, he just basically just stays in range damage mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do some sort of line of sight tactic to get the Drake move towards you, you know, provided you don't have any mobs on you, you could try and work with that as well.
Right, I can try it, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll try it.
And then
Let's try it out.
Yep.
Berg needs to pretty much stay on the Drake for the FMs, right? So we don't get the knockbacks. On tier 3 now.
In tier 3.
Yeah, I mean, I can also, and you know, bear in mind, I also have 30 seconds on Smashing Stab, and you know, as long as I'm using War Chant, that 30-second cooldown gets reduced, so I can put FM's stuns on there as well.
Okay. Sounds like a
Alright.
game plan. Let's practice execution. Gam on your pull.
All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Get an arcane roll.
Trying to target that stupid worm. There we go.
Everybody needs to move up to the center. That's right. Actually, this is fine. Just group up around the healers.
If one of the arcaves could bleed remove on the Cappy, please.
They're all spread out at the moment.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
I have decided to inform you that I only have one game left. Do you still want it on Cappy?
Yes, please.
Okay.
you only have one unit after this build?
I do, but I also got almost 500k DPS.
Yeah, no, I'd rather we do that. Cassie.
Well done, guys. Move on to the cold worm.
And then Cassie keep it up.
Okay.
By the way, now is a good time to AoE. I don't see any warriors around, so
I'm attempting to pull the Drake.
Beautiful timing on that.
Drake is next. And then we will turn to black arrows. If someone sees a black arrow is no longer stunned or mezzed or whatever, then they become first priority, but otherwise, stay on the Drake.
Warriors have.
I'm going to be pulling away the Guardian next. As a reminder, we don't have to be killing that Guardian. You already know this, but just as for everybody.
I'd like my Greek yogurt to come back as well.
Okay, pulling the Guardian away.
Alright, watch out, somebody's warriors still got the, what do you call it? I got it.
Corruption.
Call it TA, whoever that is. Oh, okay. I guess we are killing it. Okay.
Yep. TA is on the Guardian.
Then we're good.
Careful, do not AoE the warriors.
Yeah, you can AoE. They just had their corruptions recently removed.
Okay, have fun.
Yay, comms!
Okay, let's get these black arrows real quick. Starting with dude on the...
When you said on the right, it cut out, but we just assumed it was going to be this one.
In T3, as a note, something to watch for unmezzed black arrows. They cast something called Kill Shot, which will, I mean, it's well named. How about that? So if you see that, interrupt it.
Have to just let me know if you just lost connection. The router.
Okay.
So once we clear out the trash, we'll just take a time to make another break.
You have my attention.
Great job.
All right, everybody.
Okay, for a couple minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and take 5.
I'm going to
I guess it's only 2 now. I like to try and attack the stairs that are closest to wherever we are, because it's just less distance that my melee have to travel. So assume you'll be mezzing left, but if something happens and he has to go to the other side to tank, then mez the right instead. And I can try and like call that out and stuff. But just as a heads up, mez the opposite side that we're going to attack, aka the side that we're closest to.
I guess for this one specifically, since we're not doing 3 tanks, Gam, a suggestion that I would like to make is after the, I believe it's the 75. Yeah, it's the 75% rune. After that, when we get boss back after his thing in the middle, let's pull him towards the south end instead of the north end. Since the worms come out at the stairs at the north end, that's going to be easier for the guardian to pick them up away from the tank or away from the boss if we do that.
So what you're
Yep.
So wait, what you're telling me is that the worms that spawn on the second and possibly third wave, they're coming from the stairs that Chalbuk is standing on right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting to note.
Yep. One of the pillars. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Good to know. Okay. Sounds fine.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Got it.
Just thinking ahead, if we go to run 3 tanks, including 2 cappies, then I'm assuming whichever cappy is not tanking at the time would res first. Yeah, okay. Got it. But that's just an if.
Yeah, I'll grab first.
I'll take it at 91% as soon as it switches to 91.
Yep.
Taking left or right?
Starting with right first. So crowd control left for the first wave. Hopefully we can stay left side on crowd controlling for the rest of the fight.
We should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let the red cap take care of it. But yes,
I'm good with right away. Oh, ads. Sorry.
all right, I'm taking him as soon as I'm unstunned. The major thing is on second, or yeah, it would be. When did frost collars come first on tier 3? Is it first wave?
Second wave.
Second wave. Okay. On second wave, it would be oathing the first frost collar, making sure we have it for that. At
Black
the
girl over
beginning.
here?
I'll talk about it later. I'm at 3 stacks whenever you're able. Going last
I got
stand
lots
just
of
to make
ads on.
sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
got lots of ads on me. AoE taunt, everything off.
Okay, got
boss. Alright, I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him to the back left, back right, I mean.
okay.
Somebody resurrect our target assist.
Stay on this warrior. Sorry. You had
On it.
questions. Them.
Okay. Just boss.
Ads are down. Good job. Corruptions. I
Reflect.
deserved.
I'll take since you're at 3.
Go ahead. Sorry about that, Barry. Just trying to, like, what do you be doing it? Trying to, reposition boss and facing so that we don't get knocked into the spikes.
Yeah, that's my own dumb fault. I was trying to get close for Flurry of Words at the time you decided to do that.
Gonna take it back to the same spot.
Yep, taking it back. My stacks are off.
Okay.
Okay, next one's going to be the one with worms.
Yep. I'm gonna take it at 62% if you want to move to the worms, okay?
Alright. Let me know when you got it.
It'll be a little different on T3 because of the time it takes, but otherwise.
Of course.
2% till I take it. I'm taking it. I'm trying to move away from a totem. There we go. Healing feels low currently. I'm at 3 stacks now.
Yeah,
You can take it back.
That was my fault. I got stunned twice.
Off color? On the
Alright,
right?
swapping.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume Fates was on CD.
Next Frost.
Nope, I was told to wait for Doggy to call it.
Okay. Yeah, what I said
Sorry.
was with this wave, the first frost caller that we kill.
Interrupt. Nice job.
I got you out.
Bless you. Okay, guys, clean up.
Everybody
Alright,
everywhere.
3 stacks whenever you're ready to tone off.
Got it?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not red capping, it's probably not good for me to do it.
Well, we can save it now
Alright.
for not last ads, because last ads are not horrible, but we'll save it for when we get the first brittle chain down. I'll call it.
8% till rune. I'm at 3 stacks.
It's toning off. After the rune and retreat phase, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and tone it back at the other back end.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's any worms, but I'm just gonna go back to that back end anyway.
On T3, I believe there are,
Hide.
but we'll have to look and see. Yep.
If you can go ahead and tone off me. So that way my stacks can just clear off.
Yep. I've taunted.
How about we stop DPS just for safety, so that way dog and stacks can reset up.
Okay, no problem.
Take it whenever you're ready to, then.
Target my assist, which is to say nothing.
Alright, toning off in 2 seconds.
Let us know when
And
to resume.
Mine will fall off in 20. So maybe 10 seconds from now.
make it, yeah, well, make it 10 seconds from now. Don't want to have your stacks get refreshed. Alright.
Okay, I'm at 5.
9, 10.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Alright, I can take it back now.
Go ahead, go ahead and tone it back now.
We're going to stay at this gate right here. We're going to kill the black arrows and the frost color. Please mess the others on the other side. Get this frost color. After this, we're going to switch to the other side and grab
3 stacks.
the black arrow
and
then move to the frost color.
Get out of a totem here.
Hang on a second.
Going last stand.
Alright. You got your you got your AoE taunt ready?
Yep.
Get ready for, alright.
I took it. Go ahead.
Took the boss.
Is it possible for you to take the Guardian as well? I have it on my target currently.
Yes, I'll get the Guardian.
Okay. And then just let me know when you're at 3.
That was fantastic, you guys. Let's get the warriors next.
Alright, I am at 3 stacks, going to be heading on 4.
Okay. Taking boss.
get this Guardian.
I am now at 3 stacks.
Alright, I'm going to take the boss, and I'm going to put him to the other side.
Okay. Getting out of puddles over here.
So I want to get these sappers down just because they drop those bullets.
Alright, pads are down.
Well done.
And I don't think the boss got a heal on him, did he?
Nope. Can I just say real quick, call out to our LM and our Berg. That was amazing mezzing on the fly, especially when a couple people used stuff to break it. That was fantastic job, you guys.
Rins in 2%. Rins.
Alright, after this, you can go ahead and taunt the boss off me, dog, and we'll keep it at the position for the chains. And at this point, it's just a matter of just look at your debuff. If it falls off, taunt the boss off.
Yep. So just let me know when you take it.
Sarah, when I move to the brittle chain, move with me.
I'll move with you.
I'll taunt off once he regenerates health. Then it's pay attention to your debuff.
I'm at 3.
There we go.
Taunting.
Brittle chain. I will let you know when we will need to do Oathies. Not yet, though. Prepare.
I'll take it back in 3.
Alright.
2, 1, taking it.
Chain's coming down. Boom. Oathies.
Going Wrath.
Alright. Thrown off break ranks.
I'm at 3 if you want to pull it to the next one.
Yep. Once I get out of this. Alright. Yep. Pulling it this way.
Moving to the next brittle chain.
I can take it back in 5.
Alright.
And I'm taking.
Alright. All yours.
Brittle chain's coming down.
Break ranks.
Boom.
Very good.
Fantastic DPS.
Just a quick note, since it's fresh in our minds. If we go 3 tanks on that boss, the nice thing about it is that the 2 Cappy tanks can swap, like we were doing there at the end, literally as soon as it wears off, as soon as it wears off, as soon as it wears off. You'll never get more than 2 stacks, I believe it is. As well as when there aren't adds, then the Guardian can break ranks as often as they want. The 2 captains will be able to keep 2 arms up on each other 100%, almost 100% of the time, as well as healing banner 100% of the time. So that's some of the benefits of that. Will make healing a lot easier, which will make other stuff a lot easier.
Did people come locked?
Some people did,
a
yes.
lot of people did.
Wow. Okay.
I got
Some nice tanking earrings there on the Bjorning.
I have arcade boots that can go up for roll.
No, I'm good. I was just excited that people got boots because usually it's bonkus.
I just rolled. Oh my god! Forget I've rolled. Don't look at it. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Laugh. Go ahead. Yeah.
We always enjoy a good laugh with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else want to roll?
Is this correct for
Me.
arcade boots?
Yes.
Okay. Pass. Thank you. Just asking,
Moa.
Beetle, are you going to use that earring on a tank?
Yeah. I've got a guard that I'm bringing
Okay.
up.
All right.
Good stuff. Well, hopefully Guardian chest piece drops this time, because I've been without it ever since I've been able to get tier 2, even before they nerfed it. Maybe I should just start leveling more Guardians, like the ones that are already at 130.
Mine will be at 140 shortly, so.
And we're just going to do this one kind of, the way we typically do. I mean, we're not dealing with a 4 tank fight here, so,
Right. Yep.
Same here.
Right. I will mention that Wrath isn't as good as it looks like at face value. It's not a true 5%, but it is a decent increase. It's, yeah, correct. If you have something else that needs cast the other thing first, then do it. Exactly.
I'm curious how long this takes. Come on, DPS. Wow.
All that yellow cappy DPS going out.
It takes a village.
Indeed. Using breath on the
Wrath.
group.
So now they kind of nerfed the way she does her melee attacks, where that doesn't have such a long reach, right?
Guys, 34 seconds. I think the best we've seen so far is 45 seconds. 34 seconds. That's amazing.
What were you asking about the range?
Like when her melee attack frontals do damage, did they nerf the range on how far her melee attacks hit?
Are you talking about distance outward or distance to the sides?
Distance, both, I mean.
I think it's still the same.
I definitely know that, like, on Tier 3 Plus, they nerfed her, they nerfed both her and Dish Talbot's critical damage.
Yes. Yeah, they nerfed the actual, what's the word? Magnitude, I think it is, of crits, especially.
Yeah.
The burst, if you will. But I don't think they changed the AoE of it at all.
Okay.
So I was just switching to red there. I'm ready. Sorry, I just had to change my allies. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Everybody make sure that your pets are on passive. Don't go pulling extra stuff. That would definitely be a wipe on tier 3. Unless I pull all my cooldowns. Alright, going in.
Okay, for this one, we're going to just beat the Defiler real quick since it has like no health, and then we'll move over to the Taskmaster.
Am I correct that AoE is now available?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure I understand that from a future DPS perspective.
Yeah, I like to kill these the nearby tracker first, and then move on to the ads, and then kill the last tracker last. Oh, but we've already got them unmet.
It just happened as you were talking.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, but that's generally because I know AoE tends to pick up one of them.
Yep. I was testing just now to see if there was a like /target name command in this game. Either I did it wrong or there isn't one.
I don't think there is. I wish there was.
Yeah. We can move up for this, right?
And
Damn it.
So there's a secret deed where you actually have to defeat all the Frost Grims while they're facing your raid. Just kidding.
mm-hmm. Sounds easy enough. You gonna try it?
I mean, if this wasn't a tier 3 practice, sure.
Yeah. I get you.
I'm sure my hunter bubble will protect me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember when I was just doing a random tier 2 run with Coffee and Exodius, and X decided to for the last 15% of Armad's health, he decided to tank with his back to the main entrance where there wasn't any gate support, and he literally fell. And because the giant wasn't kicking him off, he actually decided to fall off on purpose. And half the raid actually wiped before the giant passed.
I was there. I remember that one.
I had somebody else do that. I forget who it was.
Okay, if we're pushing through, kill the Drake first.
Breath. SOD on Bara.
Woo, thank you.
I have a worm on me.
Target the worm.
That's what it takes to beat tier 3.
Mind reading.
You don't need good comms. You need to not need comms at all.
You guys are rock stars.
It amuses me in here how much stuff doesn't like Bara.
It's okay. I don't like much of the stuff in here either. It's a game. It's supposed to be amusing. What else is amusing is my crappy loot.
Yeah, hear that.
Hear that.
Just embers, not even essence boxes. Sad days. I have 3 empty slots and I'm still like hitting DPS numbers. I can only imagine. I'm salivating what I would be doing with full slots.
Okay, this is not the same kind of Drake. It doesn't cause the massive breath that murdered us, so we're going to start with the frost colors.
Smart idea. I'll pull everything to the right. Oh, left. I do usually do left. Everybody ready? Going in.
And some lag.
Can't blame me this time.
Nope. Input lag, which is weird. Can you guys hear me fine? I'm just checking it's not not internet. Okay.
You guys aren't supposed to say anything.
We're supposed to
But
say
you-
no.
Yeah, you're supposed. Can you hear me? No.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job.
Gauntlet cleared in 15 minutes. Now we're ready to reapply our food.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead. Since we have more champions than normal, just need to voice don't run too far to get to the DPS target. Let it come closer to you if possible. If the target assist mob is literally at the main tank on the boss, then just focus on the boss until that's dead. Don't worry about going to it and getting hit by the cleave frontals. I'll be pulling whatever's on TA since we've got a hunter doing TA. If it's next to the main tank, I'll just be pulling it away if I can.
I think he said mezzing, yeah, and kill north. Yeah.
So can I make a small change to what we've already said? Very, very small. If we can tank just a little bit on the right side of Durin, that'll turn her just a little bit so that we can have everybody else just slightly to the northern side. It's a very, very minor change. Okay.
Okay. Can do that. So something like this, correct?
Or even a little closer to Durin, but yes.
Gotcha.
Like here. Yep.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
minor
everybody-
change, but it allows us to be even instead of slightly south.
Yeah, everybody just make sure to stay back so that way you don't get frontaled if she decides to aggro you.
Yeah. Only reason I'm forward is because I can take that hit.
Well, yeah.
You don't have to be in healing range just yet. Yep.
That's why you'll... Yep.
Yeah.
We should have Oathies back up by the time the worms are, so you can probably...
Yeah.
Done.
Or at the beginning and then again later. Freezing breath on the
Breath
group.
on group.
Back to reset. Something that I want to refine
Go
in the
ahead, Tom,
future.
off.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Something I want to refine in the future is that we don't have to move as far away as we have been when breath happens. But it's just that small thing. Breath on the group. Breath on the group.
TA.
Okay. Bear. I can last stand if I need to.
I can taunt. Did you last stand?
No.
Alright, don't do it. I'm going to taunt off now.
Okay.
Breath on group. Move out. Move out.
Taking the aggro of this hunter and that warrior as soon as possible.
Make sure you're not standing in front of the Drake.
Drakes are out?
No, the
boss.
dragon.
Oh.
Anti-exploit.
We got
Somebody's
anti-exploit.
too far away.
I was too far away because I got knocked back in the middle of a fear.
Yep. Breath on the tank. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's reset positioning.
We're gonna get this steer first. Do not worry about going out that far, guys. Bear, you and me.
Alright, I'm at 4 stacks whenever you're ready to taunt.
Taking it. Yep, you just let me know when you have it. I have a hard time seeing yours.
Yeah, I mean, so do I.
I use a plugin for my own. Breath on group.
Breath on group, move out of there.
Let's nuke down this hunter real quick.
Reset.
Vera, and then we should be.
Alright, what percent until 1 mobs again?
60? Or no, 70. Since there's 4 waves.
Alright, I'm going to taunt off now so that way your stacks can reset again.
Okay, ads are down.
Breath on tank.
Tank reset.
Alright, go ahead and taunt off.
Clicking.
Ads. Okay, guys. Gonna go north. I'm gonna get these black.
Breathing breath on the group. Breathing breath on the group. Make haste. Alright. Make sure to step away from the tank. Good. Alright.
Oh, Frost Collar is at 4 mil. Let's finish it.
Oh, fuck, I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry, yeah, this one was right.
It's down.
And then we'll move to the other side. Let's go south.
How you doing on stacks, Doug, again?
It resets, so I'm good for a little bit longer. There is a warrior. Yeah, you got it now.
Oh,
breath on the group, breath on the group.
Frost color got me. Get this frost color down, you guys.
Yep. I was just asking.
I think. Yes.
Breath on the group, breath on the group.
Move out.
Reset.
I don't know how I lived through that breath.
It's a much smaller cone than people think. That's what I was saying earlier about I want to refine how much we're moving.
Oh, we got a black. I need a corruption removal. Okay, good. Okay, get this guy. Man, that was so mez well. I didn't even see.
Another one behind.
Yep, we just got 2 black arrows left.
I'll remove corruptions the other. Done.
My stack's reset again, so take your time.
Oh, gladly.
Breath on the group.
Move out.
Reset.
Okay, ads are down. Great job, you guys. Great job on those mezzes, too. Holy shit.
I'm at 2 currently.
Alright, I'm gonna taunt off.
I'm at 3 now.
Way. Yeah, I'm taunting off. Once your stacks. Oh, okay. Want to try and get the worms?
No, go ahead. I'll be able to survive a little longer here.
Alright, hang on. She's about to do Fear Breath. Alright, go ahead and taunt her off.
Haunted. Breath on the tank. Make sure to be away from the tank. And that allowed me to reset anyways.
Fantastic.
Two more cold worms.
So just a note for the future. Breath on the group, breath on the group.
Breath on group.
Oh, shit, 2 more. Sorry. Didn't realize there was 4.
Those are the 4 that were.
I had heard rumor. I'm at 3 now. I had heard rumor that the worms do not affect Trimmel herself anymore. And watching it just now, there were worms inside of her ring for like 20 seconds, and she did not make any changes. So I don't think we have to worry about them being away from the boss as much.
Breath.
Correct. We just don't have to worry about the positioning as much. That's all I'm saying.
Makes tank's job easier.
Yeah.
And TPS, so that way they don't have to go out of their way and then have to run away from breath.
Yep. We can actually bring the worms to the group instead of the other way around.
Yeah, this would be the phase where we wipe on T3.
Yeah. How are your
the
stacks?
Worms wreck us.
I'm at 3 stacks. So
okay, coming to take it. Taking it now. Breath on the group. Breath on the group. And reset.
Okay, all ads are down.
Wonderful.
Alright, I'm toning off so that way your stacks can reset for a fresh pull.
Okay.
That'd be me. I will move out to the smaller.
Back left foot is open. Breath on the group.
Breath on group.
You might notice where I'm jumping right here. This is as far as we have to go when that happens.
Alright, taunt off.
Okay.
How long until ads?
They're here.
Okay, it just popped now.
Okay. First things first. Do we not have black arrows?
We did have black arrows.
There's one
in the north,
underneath
2
her.
in the south.
I see it moved. Okay, everyone on. I need a corruption removal.
Dunedain on Miloa. Oh, too late. Breath on the group, breath on the group, breath on the group. Do we have a bear?
I got you. Already on.
Black arrow.
I was a little too late on the Dunedain, apparently. I'm at 3 stacks if you're able to take it. I can AoE taunt.
Okay, let's get these orc warriors.
Alright, I'm AoEing now. Breath in the group, breath in the group. Will you have free mill?
I do have free mill.
Perfect. Reset. I'm trying to bring as much as I can to the back feet.
Anti-exploit. Great. Somebody's got
move.
breath on anti-exploit. Move.
I can't move. Somehow I'm still alive.
Somehow everybody's still alive.
Except the one that it was on.
I was right under.
Weird.
Breath on
Breath
group,
on
move
me.
out.
Yep, move. Oh,
Got
I
feared.
inadvertently taunted. That's my fault.
Alright, I got aggro.
Okay. Yep.
We have another warrior.
There's another. I think it just died. Oh, no, there's one more.
And a black arrow.
There's a black arrow way off. I'll get him.
Where? Oh God, bring it to us.
I'm bringing the warrior in.
Alright.
Kill the boss. That sounds like T2 strat. I like it. T1 strat.
Breath.
Breath, move out, move out, move out. Move out.
Reset.
Alright, clean up ads.
Yep.
Good call, Maloa. I like that.
Bring that black arrow in.
Those people.
That black arrow.
Okay.
You got it?
Should be incoming.
Okay.
Thank you.
I forgot we had a second Cappy. I shouldn't have done that one. Do you have any stacks?
No, my stacks.
Wonderful. Alright, Wrath. Breath on somebody.
Breath on group.
If you want to these now.
It's already up.
Well done.
1408.
Very nice.
I hope nobody wanted to switch out.
Yeah. All good. Hmm?
Okay.
I'm not. I teach Wednesday nights, I'm sorry.
We'll see if Blade.
Are we doing a post-mortem here or anything? Yeah, I got a couple things.
Real quick, guys, I got the chest piece that dropped for the Bowmaster, and I already have this piece, so you guys can roll on it.
Ooh, I need it for
Absolutely.
actually my raid tune.
Yeah.
This is not my normal tune.
I think at that point it would bring my hunter up to T3 ready, but that's up to you if you want me to roll on it or not.
Aren't we doing our tunes that are supposed to be running in the tier 3 raid?
I
Are we
believe that's
outfitting those?
Yeah, that's the point. So do those first.
I rolled a 90 anyways, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, I'm leaping. Come trade with me.
We need call out on when the ads are coming way sooner than we got them every round. And also, I know it's not always possible, but when the fear goes off, when he does the fear, we need any muster courages and Berg antidotes to be used.
I was doing it as soon as I feared myself.
Correct.
I get it. I'm just, that was
correct.
Oh, of course.
Correct.
If
anyone needs fear pots, let me know.
My fear pots were on cooldown
right
when I got feared again. And so, anyways.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. I have a specific question that can help us with that. I know, Eltreth, you're typically the target assist, so you're the one that's actually looking for the ads to direct them. Do you use Prime specifically?
I do, in fact. Okay, I have Prime. I have not used it for this raid.
I understand.
I didn't update
The only reason I'm asking is because in it, I don't know if you'd have to open up the options to turn it on or anything like that. There's a target window specifically that shows like debuffs and buffs on your target as well, but it also gives you their name and percentage of health and the current DPS going on to them.
So hold on, I'm looking at Prime right now. There's a bunch. Which one are you talking about?
Target window. That's what I use to know when things are happening based on percentages.
I'm looking for the.
Yep.
Is it like Prime itself, like when it downloads a bunch to it, or is it a different one from normal Prime plugin?
Should be the main one, whatever it's called. Prime plugin.
Okay, I got that one. It's just the setting.
That's the only one that I use from Prime.
Okay.